come join me for an aerial tour of West End, Roatan, Honduras, and one of my favorite neighborhoods that is tucked in the hills all the way at the end, the west end of West End. Did you follow that? Nice neighborhood called Sunset Villas. Let's start this tour off right and go right to the ocean, which, well, we have the most beautiful crystal clear waters, beautiful, turquoise seas, a beautiful reef that we're about to see right here, but it's just footsteps away from Sunset Villas and also the hustle and bustle from West End. But what you can see right here is the light turquoise. That is actually sand patches. That's about 20 to 40 feet of water right there. That's the depth. Nice blues and turquoise and greens. And now we can start to see the reef a little bit. And we're also about to focus on, the heart of West End, which is right in front of us right there. And we're just going to travel along all of West End. So we're actually, as we veer to the right, we're actually going west, and we're leaving the most densely populated part of West End, and we keep going down. Still on the paved road, but we keep going down. There's a lot less buildings. We just passed Sunset Villas, which is on your very left, but now we are looking at Breezes, which is a wonderful resort that has a great pool, great for sunsets. And then we focus all the way down to where you can almost start to see technically where West Bay starts. So now let me show you Sunset Villas. So we're going to just go a little bit higher because there is a lot of elevation. It doesn't look like there's a big elevation variance here, but the hillside is actually very high. And so I had to fly. I'm at around 80 meters, or what is that? About 250 feet in the air, just so I don't hit any trees as we go closer to Sunset Villas. But as you can tell, it is one of my favorite neighborhoods because it's tucked in West End. Unless you're looking at an aerial view like I'm doing right here, you wouldn't even see it. If you're walking by, you would have no idea that this entire complex exists. It is one of the older neighborhoods in Roatan it's been one of my favorite for a long time. I've wanted to live here. I've wanted to live here for a long time. We have on and off for around 10 years. We love rentals. It is a very hot market in Sunset Villas. It is very popular because it is one of the only secluded neighborhoods that we really have in West End. And after we pass all of the original structures, this is the same road, but you can see this neighborhood goes really, really far back into the jungle, and the road goes really far back. There's lots of complexes, lots of condos, lots of new construction. That's why I had to fly the drone so high, is because it is about a 200-foot grade that goes between where we were at the ocean to these houses, and I only know that because of how high I had to fly my drone. But what I also like is you are in West End that has a ton of development on it, but look at all of this jungle, and you get the natural environment of Roatan, and it's nice and quiet and it's serene back here. You would have no idea that you are right in the heart of West End, and there's so much greenery around. And I love that a lot of this forest is owned by just a few individuals that they are families that have decided not to build. Some of it is a sanctuary, and it is really nice that you get to have so much greenery around you. That's kind of my viewpoints on construction. There's a way to do it, and there's a way to respect the island, which it's just good for the island to keep as much native greenery as you can. So that's my spiel on all of the greenery around. But as you can see, this neighborhood is really, really big. It goes back really far. But this is kind of when people say Sunset Villas, this with the tile roof, the orange tile roof. That's what most people think of when they think of Sunset Villas, even though it does go back really, really far, and there's really nice condos back there. There's probably 50 to 60 different condos back that we just saw that are usually, between 1 and 2 bedroom and there are a couple 3-bedroom options. There's just not as many. Most of them are 1-bedroom and large 2-bed, 2-bath homes, which is one of the many reasons it's popular is because it's a large 2-bedroom floor plan, and we don't have that too much in Roatan, but we have it in Sunset Villas. So as you can see, we are really not that far from all the hustle, the bustle, where all the restaurants are, where all of the action is in West End, but we get the serene, quiet, the quiet because we're surrounded by trees, and they did a really great job with developing this neighborhood while keeping the landscape as much as they could. And so with these units, you can kind of see as we come in from the beach. So you're only around, we're about, 300 feet, 100 meters from the ocean when we go to Sunset Villas. There are several villas. I believe there are 11 villas, which there's a first floor, and then there is a second floor, and each they are different. So they are technically condos. And then we also, if you look over to the right-hand side, we have more condos instead of like just all the homes are two separate units. One's on level 1, one's on level 2. And then we have a lot of condos over to the right side where you can see we have the 3 and the 4-story buildings, especially the one all the way in the back. And then also the turquoise building that is overlooking this really nice pool that's really big, very popular, and it has a really nice waterfall. You can kind of see, they have that 2-story waterfall, so it makes for some really nice sounds at night. And what I also think is important about these units, focusing on these units, I have lived directly across the street from the pool before, and if you close your windows, you don't hear anything, but when it's open, you can hear that waterfall, and it's really nice. And I wanted to just take a minute to come down a little bit, say hi to the horses. My kids love the horses, and my dogs, I think, are enamored with the horses. They just stare and don't know what to do. But I wanted to come down a little bit, so now we are just right above the town, the houses and the condos. And so these are really large. The 2-bed, 2-bath on the second level are around 1,800 square feet. The downstairs levels, they are all a little bit slightly different. They are a little bit smaller, closer to that 1,300 square feet. Thank you for joining me visiting Sunset Villas. I can hear the pool in the background, and it's calling my name. If there's anything I can ever do, any questions or areas and neighborhoods you want to see, shoot me a message in the comments, and I'd love to show you.